evening. I'm Tony Britton Harmon.
And I'm Jason Robinson.
And we have just kicked off the 2013 Christmas Parade with the playing of a very special song, The Christmas Star, written by Christina Austin Scarcelli and her mother, E. Faye Dyer Austin. It was composed by her husband, Jason Scarcelli.
That's right. It is also sung by Christina with vocals by the Arcega family and produced by the Arcegas in their Expressions of Grace recording studio.
Jason, this song was written in 2002. And it was a musical tribute to the Wauseon Christmas Star as a town unique in its traditions and with a sincere appreciation for the simplest joys of Christmas time.
Which is really interesting because Christina resided in Wauseon while she attended the University of Toledo. She represented Wauseon, Ohio as the 50th anniversary Wauseon Homecoming Queen in 1984. 3 local Miss America titles, including Miss Northwest Ohio, and eventually the 4th runner-up to Miss Ohio in 1989.
She's since returned to Michigan, but still visits Wauseon whenever possible, and she proudly considers it her second home.
You know, a part of her family's annual holiday tradition even involves a road trip to Wauseon to visit former friends and family and to see the Christmas star.
She has a personal message that she wants to share with everyone here tonight, and it says, "The Christmas star is one of my earliest memories of Wauseon. When my family moved to Northwest Ohio right after I graduated from high school, it was pretty hard for me to leave my hometown and all my friends. It seems like the Christmas star has been something that's very special, a sign of home for her."
You know, whether you're new or old to the community, one of the first things that you think about when you think about Wauseon is that star down at the end of downtown, and one of the first things you notice if you move here is that star.
That's right.
It's become ingrained as part of our culture, as part of our tradition, and it's just such a great example of the way that Wauseon functions as a community and the way that we manage to build up these small traditions that become so meaningful to us over the years.
That's right. It's those simple things that become quite a big emotional factor in our lives.
Something that I have always remembered ever since I was a kid.
The other thing that we always remember here in Wauseon
Are the trains.
There's a train track that goes right through town. So while we have a couple of minutes here while we're waiting on the train, we'd like to do some thank yous to some very important people that have helped make tonight possible. We'd like to thank some of the groups that have contributed tonight, like the Fulton County Commissioners.
You know, yes, the Wauseon Police Department and the Auxiliary.
And the Wauseon High School Band and Chorale.
And, of course, the Wauseon Chamber of Commerce.
Don't forget the City of Wauseon's Public Works Department.
The Wauseon Public Library.
Delphus Granite Works.
The Fulton County Historical Society.
The Congregational United Church of Christ.
Upper Crust.
And Tiffany's Cafe and Bake Shop.
And, of course, we would like to thank all parade participants and volunteers.
You know, I believe we have over 40 entries into this year's parade, so that's a lot of participants for a small community.
It certainly is, and it's a testament to the hard work and the willingness that this community has to help build up our traditions and hold tight to those things that are really meaningful to us.
That's right. And speaking of our community, we want to make sure that as you're planning for your Christmas celebrations, that you remember our local vendors and businesses in the downtown area here in Wauseon.
We certainly do. The Wauseon Downtown's Merchant Association has worked so hard to help make sure that the downtown is a thriving place, and there are so many different places here that have things to offer you during this holiday time, this holiday season.
Yes, there are. We have Passion for Fashion right downtown, and that's been doing really well for probably a little over a year now.
We have so many different places that are available to eat, great places to buy gift cards, and a great way to help support your local community.
We do. We have a new shop just over across the tracks here. It's called Lily's Pad, and you can get new or gently used children's items. They have quite a selection there.
And And of course,
And we're like back on.
yes, and of course we also like power.
Yes.
But we also have all these places where you can, the salons where you can get your hair done, where you can get manicures, where you can get your makeup done, all kinds of different things that are available and that are offered here at Wauseon.
I think any woman on your Christmas list should get a gift certificate from a downtown area salon to get their pedicured in the middle of winter.
And with that comes our first entry in the parade, the Wauseon City Police Department. The Wauseon Police Department is heading the 2013 Wauseon Christmas Parade. The department is under the direction of Chief of Police Keith Torbett. The Wauseon Downtown Association would like to thank the officers and the auxiliary for their assistance with tonight's parade.
Next up is the Wauseon Police Explorers. The Wauseon Police Department is pleased and honored to present the next generation of law enforcement officers that are coming up right after the Wauseon Police Department.
The Wauseon Police Explorers are our teen volunteers who are committed to a community service and to helping with events like the Wauseon Cruise-Ins.
After Red Cross. We have a little bit of difference here. We're going to catch up. We've got the Red Cross. Okay. What number? Okay. Okay, next up we have the Fulton County Sheriff's Department, and they are headed by Sheriff Roy Miller.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Department wishes everyone a safe and happy holiday season, and we want to thank them for their service to our community.
You know, Jason, part of the department's vision is realizing that no sheriff's office can operate at its maximum potential without the supportive input from the citizens it serves.
That's right. And as the second train of the evening goes by, I would actually want to point out to you that his office actually actively solicits and encourages the cooperation of all citizens to reduce and limit the opportunities for crime.
We want to thank Sheriff Miller and his department for their service to the community and for taking part in this year's Christmas parade and for taking just a moment to wait for the train. That's awesome.
You know, our local law enforcement does so much for this community, and the fact that they always seem to have a presence and that they're always around and they're always readily available is a great testament to the service that they have.
It truly is, and where would we be without that protective service?
So now that the police have passed on through, we see carrying the official banner of the 2013 Wauseon Christmas Parade is Stars Unlimited.
That's right. The Superstars Dance Company is an elite group of dancers ranging in age from 5 to 19, and they travel and compete at various competitions through the area. Having
won numerous awards, these dancers have represented Stars Unlimited and their community at both regional and national levels.
And they are followed by the Wauseon High School Marching Band.
And we'll just sit back and let the band play for a minute.
That's right. A little rousing rendition of Frosty the Snowman.
You know, the Wauseon High School Marching Band has a long tradition of success, especially on the marching band level. They've qualified for the state marching competition ever since 1998.
I hear you were part of that state-level marching band.
Baritone.
All right. We really appreciate all of the community support that the Wauseon High School Marching Band receives, and we're really appreciative of them coming here this evening to perform for us.
It looks like we have the Red Cross coming through now.
You know, the American Red Cross has been serving Fulton County for 96 years.
The American Red Cross of Fulton County provides disaster relief, blood services, and military and military aid to families in Fulton County.
That's right. And whether it's a national disaster or a personal one, you can always count on the Red Cross being there for you. They serve so many people and things that we don't always hear about, and we should always make sure that we give them credit.
Oh. Number 6.
Next up, we have the 2013 Wauseon Christmas Parade Grand Marshals. May I introduce to everyone tonight Vernon and Mary Oyer.
2013 Wauseon Christmas Parade Grand Marshals Vernon and Mary Oyer have spent the last 58 years serving the Wauseon community. Vernon spent 35 years in the banking industry serving the People's State Bank, the Ohio Citizens Bank, and the National City Bank.
Mary spent 31 of her 35-year teaching career educating kindergartners in the Elm Street School.
And you know, I think that if you take a look out and you talk about people in the community, if you've been in Wauseon, you know who the Oyers are, and we thank them so much for their service and for all of the things that they have done.
That's right.
And
we have the 2013 Fulton County Port Queen. Congratulations to Samantha Norman for being crowned the 2013 Fulton County Port Queen.
Samantha's parents are Rory and Anna Norman. We are happy that Samantha could join us here tonight. Congratulations to Samantha for all of your hard work and all of the things that you do in this community as well. And of course, coming through next is the Salvation Army, who provides all kinds of different services as well. And you know, it seems to be a recurring theme here at tonight's parade.
Service.
All of the different service organizations that help to keep this community strong and help keep us going in our times of need.
That's right. The Salvation has been serving people in Northwest Ohio for over 125 years. And we are grateful to the 2013 Christmas Parade Grand Marshal Vernon Oyer for his 50-plus years of service here. You know, Salvation Army work began purely as evangelistic, but has grown since then to incorporate so many things, including the emergency canteen that's shown here tonight.
That's right. And so if you have the time and if you have the resources, go out and support the Salvation Army during this holiday season.
We have the 2013 Wauseon Christmas Parade Prince and Princess, Johnny Alexander II and Addison Tester. Welcome.
You know, Johnny is the son of Cammie Pierce and Johnny Alexander and the grandson of Rosendo Gomez and Karen Pierce. He enjoys playing football and video games. Johnny also loves taking things apart, putting them back together, and solving mechanical problems. And Addison, by the way, is the daughter of Mark and Jennifer Tester and the big sister of 4-year-old Tyler. Her grandparents are...
We also have the Cub Scout Pack number 8 the Pack 8 are welcoming you to join their pack to go camping, fishing, racing, hiking, storytelling, crafting, and much more.
And passing by is the Congregational UCC Cookie Walk. The women of the Congregational United Church of Christ and the Hannah Circle from Trinity Lutheran Church are sponsoring the 2013 Cookie Walk.
Next up is the Farmers and Merchants State Bank. They are in a 1935 Chevrolet fire truck with the power to choose. F&M chose Wauseon in 1973 and has been your community bank for over 116 years.
Serving Northwest Ohio and Northeast Indiana. Contact Farmers and Merchants State Bank for all of your banking needs. Merry Christmas from the staff and from the antique fire truck as well.
And we want to thank Farmers and Merchants Bank for supplying the cups and napkins for the free refreshments available at the depot after the parade. Speaking of, after the parade, you can go to the Fulton County Depot, see Santa Claus, and you can get free cookies and hot chocolate.
And don't forget to participate in the Christmas carols sung by the Wauseon High School Chorale.
We've got some marching going on. We've got candy being thrown.
And unfortunately, we can't see that. Oh, 46. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is the Daisy Girl Scouts of Wauseon, Ohio, one of our last-minute entries.
That's right. They showed up tonight, and we're so glad they did.
It's 1st Girl Scout Daisy Troop number 10218 of Wauseon. The goal is to make a difference in the community by teaching girls lifelong lessons and helping to empower them to become future leaders in our community.
And organizations like the Brownies and the Girl Scouts, even and the Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts that are here tonight are so crucial to helping kids develop in ways of community service.
That's right. And at the same time, though, we also can't forget our local businesses. For example, Knopfsinger Door, who's coming through right now. And it's just amazing to see a group like Knopfsinger Door who consistently supports different parades, be it the Christmas parade or the homecoming parade, always coming through, making their presence known, and helping to support our community.
They have been serving the tri-state area for over 50 years. They sell service and almost any type of door, including service doors, entry doors, rolling doors, and residential doors and windows.
Speaking,
They feature Haas door products that are manufactured in Wauseon.
and coming through right now is the 2013 Wauseon Homecoming Queen, Miss Tanner Ely. Let me tell you, I have gotten to know her over the course of the summer when I worked on the homecoming committee, and she is a wonderful, wonderful person. We just absolutely love her, and her spirit for the community of Wauseon is so great and so pure, and we just wish that more people would follow her example and take it up.
Wauseon Machine and Manufacturing has 30 years of success as a local business here in Wauseon.
That's right. They have gained a reputation worldwide for professional tool making, machine building, production machining, and other specialty services.
Wauseon Machine and all of its employees would like to wish everyone in the community and your families a safe and happy holiday season.
Prince and Princess.
Oh, we already read.
We already did that.
Wow, we still got that. And we talked about them earlier, but coming through right now is actually the Wauseon Christmas Parade Prince and Princess.
Aren't they adorable? They're all dressed up and on a beautiful float there. Okay, we talked about Johnny, and Addison is 7 years old. Johnny is 5 years old. Addison is the daughter of Mark and Jennifer Tester and the big sister of 4-year-old Tyler. Her grandparents are John and Martha Tester and Don and Peggy Wood.
You know, Addison enjoys spending time with her family and friends. She also absolutely loves shopping, going to the lake, and camping. And coming through right now is Don's Automotive Group of Wauseon. Don's Automotive Group with Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, all under one roof. Over 90 quality used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. The best body shop in town, service you can trust with 24-hour towing. Our featured cab this evening is the 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab. And if you're looking to get a new car for Christmas, I can't think of a better place to support your local community. Go to Don's Automotive Group.
Oh, do you see what's coming up next in one of Don's Automotive Group cars?
I absolutely do. It looks like some of Northwest Ohio's favorite mascots.
That's right. We have
Spike and Catrick, the yellow walleye and feline. I was actually talking to Spike before the parade began. He told me that two of his favorite movies are Finding Nemo and The Mighty Ducks.
Keep on swimming, keep on swimming. We also want to thank the Huntington Bank for sponsoring the visit to the Wauseon Christmas Parade this evening. We have Muddy and Madonna right behind that. They are the Mud Hens mascots, of course. And we're going to find some great information about them in just a minute.
But if you take a look at who's coming over right now, it's Marco's Pizza, who wants to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, especially from Chef Marco and his staff at the Wauseon Marco's Pizza.
I could use me some cheesy bread right now.
Marco's Pizza has been locally owned and operated for 27 years, serving authentic Italian pizza, fresh, hot, and cold subs, breads, and the freshest salads.
And you can call anytime they're open at 419-335-1555.
And would you look at the lights on that one?
That's beautiful. We have the Wayne Newman tractor. Wayne Newman is driving a 1955 John Deere Model 60, and he's pulling a 1936 unstyled John Deere Model A with a lighted Santa on a dolly. This is a beautiful lighted tractor display.
You know, I know that there are multiple purposes for a tractor, and especially for a John Deere, but seriously, who would have ever thought when they were designing it that they'd be used for something like a Christmas parade right here? I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, and it's just a display of the creativity that we have in this area.
If they did know, I think they would be proud. And take just another minute to send out another thank you. The Wauseon Downtown Association would like to thank all of the parade entries and sponsors. And just a reminder, we want to invite everyone down to the depot after the parade for free cookies, hot chocolate, and caroling with the Wauseon Chorale. The Wauseon School's transportation is represented by bus number 22. It can fit up to 6 wheelchairs and is also equipped with Air Ride. Tommy, the driver, helps teach bus safety to our younger students. We got some nice lights on the Wauseon bus tonight.
You know, it just seems like every single aspect of the Wauseon community gets involved in some way whenever we have something like this. It's a real testament to the quality of character and the quality of people that we have here at Wauseon. And while we're at it, let's just take a minute to thank a couple of the people who have helped to make the Wauseon Christmas Parade possible, the committee members this year. Bev Meridew, Ruth Ann Kantz, Jim Kerr, John Swearigan, John Tiffany, and Amy Murphy.
That's right. These are all people that are active in the community. They have businesses in the community, and yet they still volunteer their time to come here and put on this display and this parade to give the community this great evening together.
And if you haven't participated yet in one of the many different community organizations, I would really encourage you to do so, because it's such a commitment and you don't really understand or appreciate the work that goes into it until you have actually been a part of it. Speaking of which, you could also just be another entry, for example, like number 39 here, Schudel Farms. Schudel Farms from Lyons, Ohio, wishes you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we would like to thank them for coming out, because what a testament that even people from Lyons, Ohio are coming here to Wauseon to participate in this parade.
It truly is a Fulton County event. Schudel Farms was founded in 2009. They harvest wheat, corn, soybeans, and oats, and they have a beautiful lighted display tonight for everyone to enjoy.
And coming through right now is the Haas Door Company. Haas Door manufactures sectional overhead garage doors and sells to dealerships all over the United States, as well as Canada, Mexico, and overseas. They're owned by the Ed and Carol Knopfinger family and have about 230 employees at the Wauseon facility. The pickup truck is driven by Deb Bryan and Angie Ackerman. Haas Door would like to wish all of Wauseon and Northwest Ohio a very Merry Christmas.
Next up, we have Tiffany's Cafe. Enjoy breakfast at Tiffany's, as well as lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts. Look for their daily specials and homemade desserts. And a personal message from their owner is Merry Christmas from John Tiffany and his staff.
They recreate the old-time diners of yesteryear with comfort foods, homemade specials, and on-site bakery for all of your eating needs.
Complete Wireless Solutions has been a part of our area since 1995. And
Say Cellular has served Northwest Ohio, Northeast Indiana, and Southern Michigan with the latest wireless products and services. They've been honored to provide over 250,000 customers with wireless service over that time period. And of course, coming through right now is Terry Hendricks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
that's right, they have been serving Wauseon and Fulton County for over 25 years. They say they are here to help with new and used vehicle sales, service, and parts. They're your local Chrysler connection,
Locally owned and community driven.
where only your vehicle gets more attention than you do.
And coming through right now is North Clinton Mennonite Church. 'Tis the season to celebrate the birth of Jesus our Savior. Bring along your family and friends to one of the 2 Christmas Eve services at North Clinton, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock p.m.
Each service will include candle lighting, Christmas carols, and a short message. Look for the bright star and nativity scene at the North Clinton facility located on West Linfoot Street in Wauseon.
And let me tell you, if you've ever been to that service, it is definitely something special.
You know, I have been to services at that church, and they do have such a welcoming and warm place there, and the people are just wonderful. So if you have a chance to go and enjoy a Christmas Eve service, I would highly recommend that. And as we wait for a train with the nativity scene before us, let's also take a moment to encourage you to support the Wauseon Lions Club with their Christmas tree sales.
That's right. All proceeds go to the eye care exams and glasses for low-income children and seniors in the Wauseon area. If you buy your Christmas tree from the Lions to help our children see just a little bit brighter.
This is located at Tiny's parking lot on Shoup Avenue, and you can get your trees there today. Remember, the Lions, we serve.
You know, we've had several churches that have participated in this program as well, and in this parade, and it's a real testament to I think the people of faith in the Northwest Ohio area as well. And just one more to pass along, the Congregational Church invites all of the friends and families in the Wauseon area to the annual Christmas Eve candlelight service at 11 o'clock p.m. on December 24th.
I always think the candlelight services that are held at late night that are so special, and you get such an interesting group of people that come and worship together, and it's very important that they're understanding what the true meaning of Christmas is.
I was just going to say, what a way to put a perspective on the true meaning of Christmas. But it's interesting to say that churches aren't the only places that have special programming at Christmas time.
That's right.
For example,
we have also some special things at the Wauseon Public Library, and you're all invited. December 5th, there's a marshmallow snowman make and take craft day.
And on December 10th and 17th, they have preschool story times. On the 14th, they have the Joy Bowser book talk and signing. And of course, let's not forget about movie night on December 19th.
And not just any movie night, that would be a Christmas movie night.
A little something special for your family during this holiday season. If you have a little bit of downtime and you're looking for a way to reconnect with your kids or to just have one of those great family memories, stop on by the Wauseon Public Library. They'll have something to offer.
They will. Whoa, we have something fun coming here.
Number 13. The Don Williams Tractors. Owner Don Williams from Wauseon, Ohio, his wife Judy, and grandchildren Cam and Kara Smith are hauling 5 restored IH Farmall tractors.
They include 3 1953 Super M tractors, 1 1954 Super MTA, and 1 1967 1206. And they have all got lights on them and being hauled on the back of a semi-trailer.
And coming through right now is the Amigos Club. You know, Amigos Club is a definite program in Wauseon that formed, I think, within the past 10 years, and they have just done some amazing things and made some great inroads to the city of Wauseon.
It's a non-profit organization supporting kids and with juvenile diabetes. They offer diabetes camp tuition, medical reimbursements, and a great place to meet other families dealing with juvenile diabetes. Dynamic Designs is next. They are a fairly new company to our area. And they can do screen printing, embroidery, or vinyl graphic needs. They have been serving the Wauseon area for over 2 years. And since 2011, the company has been providing design services on everything from can koozies to dirt bikes.
And you know, if you have any more questions about them, you can always check them out on Facebook.
That's right, and their message is Happy Holidays from Shehorn's Pizza, Eddie's Collision Center, and Dynamite Designs. I hear music, Jason. Do you hear music?
I certainly do. And coming through right now is the Delta Community Band. The Delta... The Delta Community Band would like to remind everybody to keep a little bit of music in their lives during this holiday season, to take a little bit of time to turn on the radio and remember some of those great classics. And coming through right now is one of my favorites, the Wauseon High School Choir. The Wauseon choirs are pleased to participate in the 2013 Christmas Parade. It's one of the many performances this Christmas season, including the WHS Christmas Concert at 2:30 p.m. on December 15th in the WHS Auditorium.
You can join us for an afternoon of familiar carols and other Christmas songs, culminating in a performance of the Hallelujah Chorus by the choirs and band. And the choirs are under the direction of Jessica Ashelman, and they're pulled by the Souter Village Trolley.
And coming through right now, Ronald McDonald and the Wauseon Fire Department. We'd like to welcome Ronald McDonald, who is riding in style in the Wauseon Fire Engine 806 with Tower 808. We want to thank the Wauseon Fire Department for its dedication and for protecting our community. Please remember to check your smoke detectors and stay safe this holiday season.
The Wauseon Chamber of Commerce and Georgia's Radio is up next.
The Wauseon Chamber of Commerce brings you Santa Claus and his lovely wife, Mrs. Claus.
They're driven by Georgia's Radio, which has been in business for 40 years, leading the industry in cable TV and high-speed internet service.
Check out Georgia's Radio website at watchtvohio.com. Thank you for all your support and have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Oh.
The Wauseon Chamber of Commerce wishes you a happy holiday. It reminds all the boys and girls.
The Wauseon Chamber of Commerce wishes you a happy holiday and reminds all the boys and girls that Santa is watching, so you better be nice and not naughty.
Be sure to visit with Santa, by the way, and enjoy cookies, hot chocolate, and Christmas caroling after the Christmas parade at the Wauseon Depot.
That's right. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. Well, thank you all for watching this production of the Wauseon Christmas Parade. We hope you've enjoyed it. We tried to keep up as best we could. I am Tony Britton Harmon.
And I am Jason Robinson, wishing you all a safe and Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season all around. Go spend time with your families, and please remember to support the community of Wauseon.